it doesn't take the entire screen. Then I paste it in two different places. This is backup and recovery algorithm for grandfather, father, son. So one time it goes into my word path, second time it goes into my notepad, and then I go file, save, and save. And then I'm going to open another program yet to document it, and that is PSR, Problem Step Recorder. So I double clicked it, and I want to set up the settings to 999 steps instead of the original default of 25. Then I start recording, and then I add a comment with a video file name, so that this way I have it in three different places: in a zip file, in a text file, in Notepad, and in a RTF, rich text format. In addition, of course, number 4 is MSN Recorder, which is a video. To that, I'm going to add another couple of videos, starting with UCam. Here I want to try again, and I want to start recording from UCam. Start recording from UCam now. I want to make sure that I use the right camera. I have already something going on MSN Recorder Max on the 360 camera, so I'd rather go to another camera here, not this one. I'm not sure which one is that from above there. Okay, that's not bad. So I can lower it down so you can see I'm shooting from my lanyard here, and I'm aiming it at the screen again. And in addition to that, finally, I want to have also start recording here. I want to have also a cloud recorder, which is Loom. So I'm double clicking it. In the meantime, until it comes up, I'm going to create a file name, take the original file name, a copy of the original file name, and paste another version of it. And now I want to see the video. Let me see if I can change that video to another Microsoft Live Cam. I want to change that to a Logitech and see if that works. And that takes a little while. Oh no, it came up with no camera. I said Logitech. Okay, now it seems like it is trying to work, but it has some trouble. So Logitech doesn't work. Maybe I'm using it some other way. Let's keep going down and see if I can use the C922 Pro Stream webcam, if that works. Okay, so this seems to be working. Okay, so I can enlarge it. And I'll put it on another place, then aim it downwards at my chest so you can see my lanyard. So I'm shooting from my lanyard, and I'm tightening up the knobs on the side here so it doesn't move around on its own. And then I start shooting. In addition to that, I don't want to have all these extra things in my recording, so I took them off. I have all the 3 recordings or the 4 recordings going on. And now I need to make a file name that includes not only the file name itself, but also the video file name. So I'm copying it here underneath the original. Same applies to the notepad. I like to use the notepad when there is memory issues. So I'm taking the original file name, and I'm going to insert the video file name in it, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then insert it at the beginning here, Control V and paste and space. See if that can be my first file name. With Psar, copy to the clipboard buffer. Edit as a comment to Psar first of all. And then refresh Psar. I want to stop it. Save it. Take the previous file name and override the title. Paste. Then I want to remove the path. Make it part of the file name. I'll put the dash instead. Dash. And it's going to be the psar.txt subfolder. So I'm going to insert the new path at the beginning. There's obviously not enough space. So I'm going to trim all the old, delete all the old file name completely with the space, and then try to insert the new path at the beginning and paste it in. Now I have enough space, but not quite yet. So let's remove the simplest, or just organize your files and photos. Just take rid of the photo, organize your files. And then you try to paste again the path, and this time we had enough space. So today is the 28th. I'm going to upgrade it from 5 to 8. The day of the week is Monday, so I'm going to put capital M, lowercase o. The time of the day is 3:31 p.m. So this will be 3.31, and this is a zip type of file. So now I'm going to just copy it to the clipboard buffer and save it. Then review additional details. I'm going to click the button and scroll up to see that was 66 steps. And here's the last step. So I start anew. I add a comment with the previous file name and paste. Okay. And finally now, the next step that I'd like to do is I would like to see if I can move one camera higher up. And then I want to start the backup and recovery algorithm. And before I do that, I want to save it also to a different path. So what is the new path that I want to use? First of all, let me paste the new Psar file name. So Control V to paste it in my notepad, then save, then go to my WordPad, Control V to paste it here, and file save. And now I set it in the WordPad and in the notepad, and now I'm going to add it as a comment to Psar. I have it saved in 3 different places. I want to put in my hat, This is a special hat that has a vanity URL or URL tail. So you can tell from the URL what is it that I represent. The company in this case is runbot.sco.info, and the phone number is 786-268-7364. So you have a domain name and a company name all at the same place. That's the idea of the URL tail. So I'm starting a new clip with that. And here I'm going to stop the current clip and start a new clip also, so the thumbnail will reflect the hat and various things about it. At this point, I'm ready to stop and refresh Psar problem step recorder exe, save it, grab the previous file name and edit it a little bit by adding a version control to the letter A in the current time. I started at 3:31 p.m. I put in a dash and a space, and now it is 3:35 p.m. So 3:35 p.m. Okay. It's really organizing, backing up, really. Backup videos. Back up videos. Now I go at the path of psar.txt and try to insert it at the beginning. Let's see if we have enough space. Then followed by a backslash, and it seems okay for now. So copy to the clipboard buffer and save. And then review additional details to see how many steps that was. 30 steps. And that's a lot better because it's not so large. So I start a new one, add a comment with the previous file name, right mouse click and paste, then enter to be able to view the path, which is okay. Then I'm going to insert at the top of the file so I don't have to scroll down all the time. So I go paste and paste again, and a couple of enters and save. And that was WordPad, and then repeat the same thing with Notepad. Edit and paste, and a few enters to clear the space, and then file save. Okay, and now I'm ready to start with the backup operation itself, which is the main purpose of my work right now. So far it took about 10 minutes, just the preps. Okay, so what I need to do is use multiple file explorer instances. And I want to cut the videos off of the hard drive and paste them onto an external hard drive. So my main operation was in the internal faster hard drive. Now I want to cut it and paste it from the internal to the external and put some notes about it. So for that reason, I want to go to various subfolders on my C drive, such as Galaxy, for example, where I have multiple subfolders. Each one represents a different phone number, a different phone. Okay, and I want to cut it from the C drive into an external USB drive. But first of all, I have to connect the external USB drive, which is the beginning hang up the machine. So I have to find the cable here, connect the external drive and pray. Okay, now that I connected the external drive, I want to navigate to that external drive. I'm going to open another instance of File Explorer, find my target drive, and start cutting and pasting from the C drive the video subfolder to the D drive to the video subfolder. So we'll start with one folder at a time. That will be the Galaxy folder. So I'm looking to cut and paste from this PC drive C to the external hard drive. Here's Galaxy. I'm going to open Galaxy and create a new subfolder for Galaxy itself. So this is for the entire Galaxy subfolder. Right now it is new folder 12. I'll make a new folder that will be 13 using the Microsoft default file name. Open it up and cut Galaxy from C, cut it from C and paste it on D. And then I want to use Explorer as my main copying software, and you see that the first job has already been launched. I want to open it up and I go to black, for example, and the first date on black is listed there, and I'm going to use it to put it in my notes. So I'm copying it, and then I'm going to use primarily the notepad since it is so much easier to handle. I'm going to paste the path, Control D, make it wider and mark it. So this is segregated from the rest of the file. I mark it with open brace and close brace, and then file save. And now that I've done it for Galaxy, I want to repeat it for several other folders. So I'm going to close Galaxy and open HMT and create a folder number 13. So new folder. And now that I created number 13, I'm going to open it up, and that will be my target. And then I'm going to go back to the C drive, to the HMT, and cut it from C, cut, and paste it on D, paste. And using Explorer to cut and paste. Now that I got it listed already, I'm going to open it up. Red is the right subfolder, and here's the first month. Make it wider that I can capture the entire string. Mark it, copy to the clipboard buffer, then go back to the notepad and edit, paste. So you can see all of these files are backed up, backed, backed up, drive, C to D. So the second one is going on now. You can see on the right hand side all these new jobs. Now I want to go to the third one. The third one is the iView subfolder, and create a new folder 13. So new folder 13, then open it up, then cut and paste again from C to D. So I'm going to go back to C, find iView, and this is my computer, cut it from C, and paste it onto D. Paste with Explorer. Then go back to my notepad. Before that, I want to open iView and open the last day or the first day listed there, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then paste it in my notepad with a couple of enters, segregate it from the rest of the file. So these are the three classes of files that I want to transfer from drive C to D. Maybe I want to save it. And now you should see three different jobs going at the same time. You can also go back to my computer, open another instance of File Explorer, and find out how much space I have on C and how much space I'm going to save. So in the properties, you can see that the use space is almost 900 gig, and about 60 gigs are free, which is not that much. So by the time all the files are transferred, which is a 50 minutes plus 25 minutes, that makes it about 75 minutes plus 23 minutes will be about 100 minutes, which will be about an hour and a half. So between, this is 10 to 6, so by 6:30 it should be done. And then I'll let it continue working. Basically now I just have to wait and see. Hopefully it will work without any problems. So I'll have some, I will clear about, let's see, 167 gig, or out of almost 100 gig plus 50 gig or 60 gig, 150 or 60 gig plus another 40, 200 gig. So that is what it will take. Now I want to refresh Psar, so I'm going to stop it, Psar. I'm going to save Psar. Take the previous version and upgrade it to version B. So I changed the subscript of the year from A to B. And then the time, the current time is 3:47. So upgrade 0.35 to 0.47, I think it was, yes, 47. And then copy the path psar.exe, which stands for problem step recorder, executable, and paste the path in the first character position followed by a backspace to segregate the path from the file name. And now I'm ready to rumble. Copy to the clipboard buffer, select save, and then look at additional details to see that this was 162 steps. Start anew and add a comment with the previous file name in the current file name. That all pertains to the Psar file name. And now that I'm done with this, I'm going to go back to my notepad and edit, paste this entire operation in my notes, and then file, save, and basically now I'm done. I saved it in my notepad. I want to save it also in my WordPad, just to have an additional backup. So paste it in my notepad and then save it again. At this point I'm ready to wrap it up. So let's see I'm going to play back the loom. I'm going to stop it first, then grab its URL, copy to the clipboard buffer, and wait until they are ready to play it back. This time we'll give it back some message. So I want to copy the path of loom to the clipboard buffer, then go to the various places and insert it. First of all, to WordPad and save, then to the notepad, pasting the notepad, file save, and then I'm going to select all, add copy, and go to that and see if I can add a comment. Comment 0 is paste. And then I want to also add chapters, so I'm going to scroll down. Oh, here the video edit sounds fine. Add a summary. Paste it also as a summary. Then scroll down to add chapters and tags. So how many chapters? Add chapters. And save. That's good. Now I want to add tags. First one will be videos. Second one will be extent inspection. The third one. So I think this is it for now. So that looks good. I'm ready to go to the next step. The next step I have to go back to my notepad. Go home. I want to go to the top of the file. The file save. I want to save it as also. Save it as a root folder. Paste. Get the right folder. Not really. Let's see if I can find the right folder. So cancel for now. Maybe this folder. Copy it. Another instance of File Explorer. Find the log subfolder in the document folder. Scroll down to log, and then we'll paste it in log. LMNOP, log, log, log. I will save it in the notes, no problem. File, save as. Wow. Actually, this should be made B. Have A in there. B, I don't know where A went. Should be enough. I have to update the time actually, the time now. It's 3:54. So from 35 to 54. Let's do save. Then paste in the various locations. Paste in my notepad. Then I'll set it really in this file here. Information here also. Save, so we got it in both files right now. Yeah. Now three more files to stop and I'm taking off. First of all, I want to stop the playback in the background there. Go to the top. Everything is fine. I want to stop the noise and I want to stop the recording on MSN Recorder Max. Then stop the recording on. Here it stopped the way itself, but no, I didn't stop it. So if I have to stop it myself, I stop that. And finally, MSN Recorder.